What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, my youngin'? Yeah, OG back in the lab trying to get his hustle on. Had to come in and list a couple of pair of more sneakers. I don't know which ones I'm gonna send to have extra clean to try and go up a few dollars or not. But anyway, we ain't talking about me. We want to talk about Chrisean Rock. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I know a lot of y'all gonna think that it's unpopular, and I'm wrong, but it has to be said. Before I get into this, y'all hit that like button. Respectfully comment. Yeah, ladies, you too. If I'm wrong, let's talk about it. I ain't got no respect for you having certain words that you know is not gonna go public. I want your comment public. I'm not gonna talk about a comment that you knew was gonna be sent to the filters. I ain't got no energy for that. I want to have a conversation with you. So if you ain't willing to do that, man or woman, without insults, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Now, if you hadn't subscribed, subscribe to OG. And continue to support your OG, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Now check this out. I'm gonna be as open as I can about Chrisean Rock. And I mean no disrespect. She seems like a beautiful person. But she reminds me of me and a lot of more other urban or inner city black youth. And that's not good, because this is a lady. This is supposed to be a young lady. It's supposed to be a young mother. And I understand of coming up in that type of negativity and not having that positive mentorship or family stability that can say, listen, Chrisean, you grown now and you need to start acting like it. You cannot go around here saying what you want to say if you want wealth and fame. You can't go fighting the world. This is not how you attain success as a musician. Really, didn't nobody have to tell her ass that. She ain't never heard of no successful, combative musician successful. But she didn't connect the dots. She's right where she needs to be, y'all. And y'all might say this is wrong. But that's the only thing that stops a lot of us. They call it divine intervention. She wasn't going to stop on her own. This is a young lady, a young mother. But her persona was like what? Like what I was back in the Gap in a lot of y'all. Troubled youth. Don't care youth. But she didn't realize she out here in a grown people world that she didn't even see. Y'all, she ain't got no money. She ain't got no money. Ain't no money for her to get access to. It's not that big a deal. You can call your bank and release and distribute funds from jail. All you need is access to a phone or outside line. You can call your bank, and it's certain numbers and codes where you can actually do transfers over the phone. It ain't no money, y'all. And I'm not saying this with shade. And the reason why I say she's in the right place, because this is a young lady. This is her natural state. She went against that, and she failed. Now you saying OG, but there's still cruel saying this is where she need to be, and she got a young baby. That's why she need to be there. Why she young. She was not gonna stop. And y'all ain't never did no time. Y'all don't understand the recidivism rate. See, if Chrisean don't land after she extradited and get into the positive, some behavior modification, some truth and understanding within herself, y'all, she not gonna get out and change and be there for the baby again. She needs to eat this and realize that I'm a young woman. I'm a young lady. I'm a mother. You ran there acting like Blueface, and you thought you was gonna be successful doing it, knowing he crashed out. Come on, y'all. Why y'all run around and feeling sorry for her? Y'all get her out now. She gonna go get some behavior modification, some help. Y'all want to give this girl credit or give somebody credit because they say, oh, I don't drink or smoke no more. Man, that don't mean nothing. When you got problems with mood changing, mind altering chemicals, you need therapeutic help, clinical help. Alcohol and drug addiction is a disease. A young lady just passed and crossed over because of the same behavior. Be it up all night. Come on, that's not normal for young ladies. They have to get back to being what nature intended them to be. I understand they want to be musicians. I understand they want to be rich and famous. But they ain't gone. Look at the successful ones for you. They wasn't out here cracking people side the dome. They wasn't out here cursing and putting people all over their face and neck. You took it to the extreme. You took it to the extreme of niggerism and you failed. But now, it's life after crisis. This is a crisis in Chrisean's life. You understand me? She can either take it to a higher power and start making better decisions for herself, or she can continue with the niggerism behavior, being totally opposite of what she is. A young mother and a young woman. Okay, you jumped off the porch and you had all this man energy and all this thug life. Chrisean, you failed. And when people like us from the street bring their street mentality into the successful corporate world, whether it be entertainment, social media, or wherever, it always blows up in our face. Why? Because nobody accepts that on a small or large scale. They're not going to pay you to fight if you're not no boxer. You can't make this up. But like I said, I know they're going to think that I'm saying I'm wrong, because I'm saying I truly believe this is a turning point for Chrisean. This can save her as a human being, as a young mother, as a young lady. She can get on track and get her success the right way. Stay away from the toxic situations and people and move on. See, now she can revamp her own everything on any platform, and they going to run and support her. So you know what, Chrisean? Go through what you need to go through. Your success is already written based on your success of where you are today. I'm out.